Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Let's be a WL. Today I have a first impressions video on a product that I'm super excited to try out. So let's just get straight into it. I'm a liar. You guys know whenever I say let's get straight into it, I usually talk for another like 15 seconds, maybe sometimes a minute or two. But I just wanted to tell you guys that obviously I have a new setup over here. It looks really like scattered because it's just how I keep my makeup, and like literally my camera lens and stuff is just there. Like photographers are probably screaming that I just have my camera lens like that, but basically I like the lighting like this compared to my ring light, just my vanity mirror, and I really like this lighting because I feel like it looks more like my skin tone. That being said, since this is going to be more like my main beauty setup, I will be making this all look cuter for future videos, so just want to put that out there. This is literally just like makeup. now that we got that out of the way, let's get into the video finally. So what I am going to be doing a first impressions on is the Juvias Place Wahala collection, right? Yep, collection. So I actually saw that they released this on their Instagram before I got the PR package, and I was so excited because this palette, guys, this palette is stunning. Now, I would be a liar if I said that I didn't take a look at the palette when it came, because I did. But I haven't tried it in swatch or anything like that. So let's take a look at the palette together. You guys, it's so stunning, stunning. It's probably literally in the, literally one of the prettiest palettes I've ever seen. It's so up my alley. So here it is. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. I can't even like, I can't, like, it has the perfect shades that I would use to create looks, colorful looks as well, because it has these like nice jewel tone shades which I love, and then it has all these bird shades and these plums, and it has like this beautiful hot pink and like silvers and different textures as well. These look like kind of like pressed glitters over here, and then we have like shimmers, and some of these look like metallics, and then of course we have beautiful mattes. I am super excited. What we're going to be doing is creating an eye look together just to see how this palette actually performs on the eyes. So oh my god, look at this color called Fake. It's literally duochrome. This is such a stunning palette. Of course, I'm not sponsored or anything for this video. I'm genuinely like, this palette is so stunning. So I want to do something that matches my outfit today. So I think we're going to go with ASAP and Period. But I will do another tutorial using more of the colors as well, like the colorful shades, because that's how much I love this palette. Of course, if it performs well, so let's see how the shadows actually perform on the lids. So let's get straight in, as I said, for the 5th time. And let's go in with the shade ASAP. This shade is right up my alley, such a beautiful rich brown. So I'm just going to take a dense blending brush and move my mirror. There we go. Taking a dense blending brush, sorry, and as I'm tapping it in, there's not really any kickback. I'm pretty sure that's the term. Basically, it doesn't look like there's like a lot of fallout out of the palette. So we're going to take that and put it right into, okay, it's been a while since I primed my eyes. They kind of look creasy. Oops. So we're going to do that. Take the blending brush and just dab the color right in. Pigment looks great. So I'm just going to go ahead and really dab. The pigment is so nice. Pigment is insane, actually. Usually even with browns like this I have to build it up a bit, but that is like, wow. I'm barely tapping this color onto my lid and it is building up super duper nicely. I'm also going to take the same exact brown and just put it on the outer edge, just literally right at the tip of the outer edge, as you can see me doing. Now to blend it all out, I'm going to go in with the shade Wasted, because it's just a nice warm like orangey tone, and I think it will work perfect with the brown. So I'm just taking a blending brush and just gonna go ahead right on top of that brown shade in ASAP and literally just blend it up. And as you can tell, it's blending out really seamlessly so far. I'm super duper impressed with these shadows. Wow. Just doing the other eye as well. I'm also noticing that very little bit goes a long way with these shadows. Okay, so now that we did that, let's go in with the shimmery shade we want to use. So I really don't know if I want to use the shade Period or Oh Yeah, because period is something I would normally go for, and I think it would look good with this look, I guess. But at the same time, oh yeah, looks really nice and deep, and it's a little bit different than what I would go for. So what I'm going to do right now is swatch both of these and see how they look and just choose from that. So they both are stunning. My heart is telling me to go for Oh Yeah, because period, honestly, it's like a copper shade that I'll always go for. But just look at the swatches. You guys saw me just do it once, right? Just look how pigmented that is. Holy. Actually, let's try this shade Fake too. Let's just see how it looks for the sake of it. That's sickening. Oh my god, look at the shade, guys. What? The duochrome? Holy. That felt so creamy, guys. I am so impressed with the quality of these shadows. So beautiful. This ended up being very dark and vampy. So there's that. That looks gorgeous, but don't get me wrong, I love myself a brown smoky eye. Like, I'm obsessed with it. It's literally my go-to eye look. But since I literally always do it, I definitely want to add something to the look. So I think I'm gonna just go ahead and put period right on top and see what happens. So the other shade was period. I'm just gonna use the same brush I used, and we're just gonna apply it. Just like that. I think I'm just gonna keep this in the center. So I feel like an absolute loser right now that I'm taking this in, but this is such a beautiful, colorful palette, and here I am doing a normal brown smoky eye. So I'm definitely going to use this palette again just so I can show you guys variations with it, because it is such a stunning palette. I'm really enjoying how the colors are performing. I'm sorry, how the shades are performing. Okay guys, so I just went ahead and put on some lashes. Now I'm just going to tightline my eyes with the shade Blacker from with the highlighter from Marc Jacobs in the shade Blacker. We're going to go ahead and take that shade ASAP again, and we're just going to line right under to smoke that black out a little bit. I'm also going to go with that shade Oh Yeah, and we're going to put a little bit of that too, just to add a little tiny bit of shimmer to that. Okay guys, my ring light keeps like coming this way. I don't know what to do with it. But right now, I just took some of the period shade, and then I just went ahead and place that right in my inner corner just to bring everything together. Okay guys, so here is the final look. I just want to put on Ofra Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Brooklyn on my lips just to make it all look chocolatey and brown. So that being said, let's get into my kind of final thoughts about this palette. My first impressions on this palette, as you guys knew, the colors are absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love the colors. I again kind of feel dumb that I didn't end up using like the brighter shades, because that is the majority of the palette. And then aside from that, I think the colors pay off really well. As you guys saw when I was applying it, the shades are very true to color, and it was very easily blendable. Like, even that brown is very dark, but once I blended it out, it was able to really just blend out nicely, as you can see, so I could get that kind of a gradient effect with my eyeshadow. That being said, the shimmer that I used, this one right here in period, was very nice. I love the tone, and when I swatched them, both those shades swatched beautifully. The only thing is this one, the shade Oh Yeah, does have, the shade Oh Yeah does have a little bit of fallout. It's not a big deal for me. I know a lot of shadows have that. It wasn't anything too bad, but because it does have like a little bit of glitter, you might just want to do, when I say glitter, I mean shimmer, by the way. So just because it does have a little bit of shimmer, personally, I would just do my eyeshadow before I do my eyes. So personally for me, it's not a big concern, but I thought I would just let you guys know. So there was like a little bit of fallout with that, but the other one, there was barely any fallout. So overall, I would definitely recommend this palette off of my, based off of my first impression. The shadows blend beautifully, and they're so true to color, which are like probably the two main things I look at when it comes to an eyeshadow. And of course, the assortment of color is gorgeous. It's such a beautiful yet wearable colored palette. So yeah, that's my first impression on this palette. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been so long since I did a makeup video, so I'll see you guys next week with a new video. If you guys like this video, make sure to click that thumbs up button and maybe even subscribe. Bye guys.